What's up, everybody? It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York, also a certified trichologist, and your most favorite trichology mentor, trichology AI expert mentor situation. Super excited to be here on this. What is this? A Wednesday? It's a Wednesday, honey. It's a Wednesday. And I just wanted to talk to you today, really briefly, about trichology and AI colliding. So those that are watching and that have seen a lot of my posts, you will see that I'm going to be going to present at a conference in Pearl, Mississippi in September 26th to the 28th, I believe. And so you might have seen my AI video promo of an AI twin of mine, not an actual, but an AI twin, and Trisha. And so what I was explaining was that I will be there, and I want to talk about AI as an asset to your trichology practice. And so I will be talking about this a lot, a lot. So if you are following my trichology content, you are going to see a lot of um conversation about trichology as an AI as an asset to your trichology practice. And so a little bit of housekeeping. I am live on Facebook, Maisha Edmond. I am live on Facebook, Trichology 911, and also on YouTube. I'm not on TikTok today. Let me see. Maybe I should get on TikTok today. I'm about to be on TikTok today. No, not TikTok. On Instagram. Okay, so live on Instagram, trichology_911. Also live on Facebook, Maisha Edmond. Also Trichology 911 on Facebook and on YouTube, Maisha Edmond. Okay, and so again, just to reset the room, we are talking about, hey, Cali girl, we are talking about trichology and AI collision, AI as an asset in your trichology practice. So if you want to see the slides, jump on over to Facebook or YouTube, and you can see the slides, and also you can put stuff in the chat. But if you don't want to and you're still on Instagram, I will be able to answer that way as well. All right, so let's get to it. All right, let's get to it. So I was always wondering, not always, but when I became aware of AI, before I became an AI consultant, as well as, and like deciding to merge that with my trichology knowledge, I was wondering how AI was going to help my trichology practice. Bigger than your run-of-the-mill pictures or your videos, your logos, different things that we do need, because a trichologist is also a business owner, right? We're also entrepreneurs. So there are things that we need, like websites and landing pages and marketing and all those other things, right? But bigger than that, how was I going to get trichology and AI to collide or to merge, right? And so the first thing I did last year, I was able to create a GPT called Trisha. And Trisha is an AI assistant who is a trichology AI assistant. And what she does is she takes all of my knowledge. When I created Trisha, I literally was able to get all of my knowledge and upload all of my knowledge, every class, every skill, every book, ebook, different lives that I did that I knew would be instrumental, all of my trainings, all like years and years of stuff, and made that the brain of Trisha. So you're able to use Trisha in your practice, and you're able to get sound information, trichologically sound information, as it relates to treatment plans, protocols, products, formulations, all the things, right? So using the power of AI so that the things that would take you thousands and thousands of dollars and so many hours of of study and all that other stuff is at your fingertips, right? So I was saying you could use regular AI, and what happens is because it's so general, you kind of get a lot of information here, there, everywhere. So that's why I created Trisha, right? But then there were other things that I was able to create, other things that I was able to do in with AI. And so outside of, like I said, the cute pictures, like you see my background if you are on Facebook and YouTube, you see the little AI, like an AI twin of me, has on the same glasses. I literally like took this picture, uploaded it, and said, this is what I want. And I was able to come up with this particular picture. So if you see it behind me or beside me, right? All right. So there are other things. I made a pocket clinical team. So someone that would go over your consultations and go with you through consultation live, so that when you are in consultation with a client and you need to come up with a treatment plan, a protocol, and have something to give to them right away, you can do that. So that X's out you needing to figure out, okay, let me get back to you in 5 days or 7 days or next week or whatever, and possibly missing out on helping a client because it's taking you so long to answer questions or to get something that they can do right away. Especially if you're a new trichologist. I remember being so nervous and just kind of like not being able to like answer right away because I wanted to do the right thing and I wanted to say the right thing, and it was just like a whole thing, right? So I was able to create the Pocket Clinical team, where you get a 5-person AI team that literally covers everything that we do. And they have checks and balances. So they're able to do those things right there on the spot, right? So you have a scalp and strand specialist there. You have a product specialist there. You have like all these different things, right? So basically, trichology, of course, is the science half, right? And trichology is the science of hair and scalp, right? And the science, AI is the science of the pattern, right? So I'm gonna say it again, okay? So you have trichology is the science of hair and scalp, and then AI is the science of the pattern, if that makes sense, a pattern recognition. So when you put them together, you stop guessing and you start knowing. So most trichologists are still doing things the way we were taught years ago, right? Nothing wrong with it, right? But the science hasn't changed, but the tools have. The science hasn't changed, but the tools have. So AI isn't here to replace you, right? It's here to help you to see what you've been trained or what you've trained to overlook, right? So it helps you to see what you've been trained to overlook. Okay. So by the end of this quick presentation, you'll have at least maybe like 5 ways that you can use AI to change your trichology practice starting today, right? Starting today. And we want to make sure that we have something starting today. So let's get into it, right? AI sees what the eyes miss. Okay. AI sees what the eyes miss. And so you were trained to look, right? But AI was built to analyze. Okay. And those are not the same things. So early stage hair loss is invisible to the naked eye. And we know that. So, that's why we read blood work and we look at different levels and we ask those questions. But by the time you can see it, the follicle may already be scarring. So AI can analyze the scalp images, flag patterns that your eye can't see, thinning density, follicular changes, early signs of inflammation. And the reason why I know that is because with the knowledge that I have, I was able to create with the Pocket Clinical team different things within it that helps you to flag and assess and address inflammation and different things like that. Okay. So this isn't about, again, being replaced by a machine. It's about being replaced. It's about having a second set of eyes. Okay. Second set of eyes that never get tired. They don't need a break. They don't rush through an exam. They never miss a pattern because the client was talking. Early detection changes the outcome, right? And late detection, it limits the outcome. Okay. So we want to make sure that we have another set of eyes that can see what we're talking about, especially when you trained it to do so. All right. So let me see. Let's go to this slide. Okay. So one client, one protocol, personalized, right? And we're talking about custom plans, not copies, right? Whatever this client has going on, the same way you would do, and you would say, okay, this is what I need to do because of this. I'm looking at the levels. This is what AI is able to do for you. Not even you using my system, but when you train AI with your trichology practice, you're literally able to train it to see how you see. And then you just go back because it is AI. You go back and you just make sure everything is good. You do your little tweaks and you have what you need. So every scalp is a different story, right? So why are you using the same treatment plan for everyone? I know people that use the same treatment plan for everyone because it almost feels like a treatment plan is so hard to come by that you just kind of recycle it, but you still need to customize. And so AI takes the data that you're already collecting, right? The scalp images, health history, lifestyle factors, your chemical exposure, your stress patterns, and it turns it into a protocol built for that one person. Right. So you already know the science, but then AI is going to help you to apply it faster with more precision. And this is how you stop doing cookie cutter treatment plans, right? And you start building protocols that your clients can't get everywhere else. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because like you'll take a class and then like say I'll teach you a protocol. Everybody's teaching that same protocol. But when you're using AI and it's so quick and you're sitting behind the chair, you don't have to give your clients the same protocol. There'll be tweaks that you will be able to make on the spot. And that's really good. So your expertise is the diagnosis. Okay. And then AI is the infrastructure that helps you to build the plan. So we want to make sure that we know that. All right, let's get to the next slide. So you want to educate, right, while you elevate. Okay. So your clients, they don't just need treatment plans, right? They need to understand it. And most trichologists don't have the time to explain it 50 times a day. Okay. So AI, it can generate a personalized client report. So when you use like my protocol, my pocket clinical team, you are literally getting personalized reports as well. So you talk about what they have, what you're treating, what to expect, what to avoid, and when to come back. And that's really important too. So when a client understands their treatment, then they follow it, right? And when they follow it, they get better results. And when they get better results, they refer people to you. So you can also use AI to create educational content for social media, your email follow-ups, your client FAQs. So one session can produce a month of content if you're using AI in your trichology practice. Okay. And trust is built through clarity, right? So AI gives you the bandwidth to provide the clarity that your client will need. Okay. And so I told you this is going to be quick, Chad. It's going to be quick. Okay. So the future is already here. And so the trichologist who uses AI isn't working harder than you, right? They're working wider than you, right? It's not that they're working harder, they're working wider. So we're able to cover more ground. There are things that are in your head, things that you came up with, things that you have created, and you're like, I don't even know what to do with this. But when you couple what you have already created with AI and you train it and you show it, listen, no, don't change what I said. but this is what I'm trying to do. And it follows that, then like you end up working wider. You open, like you have a greater bandwidth. And so AI, it handles the admin, it handles the follow-ups, the scheduling, the data, the content, the reports. You can do all of that, right? And so then it frees you up so that you can do only what you can do as a human being, right? The diagnosis, right? The hands-on work, the client relationship, the strategy. You get what I'm saying? So you have the potential to grow your practice without burning yourself out. And I think that that's one of the main things that we have to look at, is that we do not want to be burnt out. So many trichologists, hairstylists, hair loss practitioners are burnt out. It's just kind of like you stand on your feet for all these hours, you're doing all these things, but you don't have enough bandwidth to facilitate everybody that you're trying to help, right? So you have the potential to grow that practice without burning yourself out, and you have the potential to serve more clients. Okay, you have the potential to serve more clients without cutting the quality of your care. And that's the thing. AI is not the future of trichology, right? It's the present, right? And the question is whether you're using it or you're watching someone else figure it out first. Huh? Are you trying to see, well, let me see what happens, or are you going to go ahead and get into that? So listen, the science made you a trichologist, right? All those hours of school and your clinicals, that made you a trichologist. But AI has the power to make you a brand if you are not one yet. And the choice to elevate is absolutely yours. And so I hope I've given you some ideas. I can't wait to see you in Pearl, Mississippi, September 26th and 28th. It is going to be absolutely amazing. I will be teaching about the strategy of using AI and trichology through my invention, Trisha, amongst other things. Okay, so I'll be showing some cute stuff too and giving strategy and all that other stuff to help to elevate your practice. I can't wait to see you guys. Have a great day today. Happy hair growing.